Hi friends, I'm coming to you. It's very cold outside, so I'm wearing a jacket in the house. But I have good news. I have gotten several bags at the thrift store that had a lady that was, I think, taking all the gold and silver, so there was nothing in the bags ever. But she's filling up the bags fuller and making them $20, and there was gold in 3 bags this week, so I think she's finally hitting her stride. She asked for my advice on how to bag them, and I told her no watches and no shells. And for the most part, she's done that. So I thanked her and told her she was doing a great job with the bags. And I'm just taking the staples out. And so I hope she continues to put new things out. Although I haven't been there. I wasn't in town for a few days, so I don't know if I missed anything exciting or not. But I'm hoping that it continues. So, I get so annoyed with these staples. They cut me if I put my hand in the bag, so I'm trying to... But I want you to see that I'm opening the bag and that they were stapled, but I guess... Anyway, really doesn't matter. So, alright. Opening the bag. Now, I can't remember what was in this bag. I just know I saw gold in every bag. So, let's go from there. Pretty little hair comb, but it's missing a pearl, so I don't know on that one. This, I don't know. It's got those, so I'm guessing a necklace. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the recycle. I don't think it's gold. I mean, it's brass, I'm thinking. But I'm going to put it in the recycle because I really wouldn't know what to do with that. And I don't know what anybody else would do with that. This is a shoe clip that they used to clip on the shoes to make decorations, kind of make it decorative. It's they don't look that old. It doesn't look that old. I mean, when I say old, like I'm not Pilgrim times. So I'm just gonna, if there's another one in here, I'll put them in a bag. Somebody may want them. If not, I'm gonna put it in the recycle. But until I know if the other one's in here, I'm not gonna worry about it. I think this is eyeglasses, because there's a hook thing down there, and then a clamp and a hook thing there. So I think it's like clamp it around, and then you can clamp that ID badge on or glasses on, or maybe they just put that jump ring on there, the clasp on there. I don't know. As my grandson would have said a few years ago, I don't know, Grandma. It's not magnetic. It doesn't look real gold. It's kind of faded, but you know, I'll check the clasp anyway. It's brass, I'm thinking. And brass is not magnetic, so that's my guess. But it looks like it might have been plated because it's kind of getting sparkly there, but kind of looking faded in person. My light's making it look really bright. Just gonna say recycle because I don't know what I would do with that. A old watch with a broken band, but it has a chain on the band. Nope, it doesn't have it yet. No. I don't know. It has wire that the band is broken, but I think that's just a necklace all wound up and tangled is what I think is happening there. Oh gosh. Okay. So, broken watch band. So it'll go in the silver recycle because it looks like it could be plated silver. The back says DWC base metal stainless steel back. I don't see anything obviously on the front. It's a Schaffer 21 jewels shock resistant. It's plated. I can see, I think that's, nope, that's just dirt. Let me pop the back off. The glass is really dirty. The watch itself is really dirty. Let's see. Let's see if it works first. It sounds like it's grinding. It doesn't sound like it's winding. It sounds like it's grinding. And the second hand, or is that a crack? It doesn't have a second hand. It's just got a line across the center that'll look like a crack, but we'll see if it moves. But while it's doing that, I mean, I can tell when I take the back off if it's going to move, but I may not be able to get the back off without a knife. Oh, no, it came right off. So sometimes the back itself will be, say, like gold front or silver front. And sometimes the watch, you can see it, the mechanism's moving. Nothing is moving. Admiral time, 21 joules. Wow, it's really dirty. But it's not moving, and that's probably why it's not moving. It's really dirty. It needs to be cleaned. It does look like there are a couple of gold components, maybe. I'd have to look it up and see if there's any value. I doubt it. I've never heard of this brand before. And I don't see anything exciting written anywhere on it. Usually it'll say like gold bezel or something. Look how dirty it is in there. It's rusted. This watch has been really abused. Look at that. So I will pull these off and put them in the silver recycle. Like that. And then probably the bezel too. This part here. I'm gonna just look it up. Sometimes you can sell like a batch of, I've sold old watches before, some for a lot if they're gold, some for not so much, just parts or repair for other old more expensive watches. So I'm gonna put that on the look it up online first, but because I'll just probably throw the whole watch in recycling. If not, there looks like there could be gold in it. Okay, that's a fun thing to pull out first. Look at this. That's the problem. I think she just grabbed handfuls of things that were stuck together and stuck them in for these bags. But I would rather have her do that because what gets stuck a lot of times is the fine gold necklaces. Little fake gold. It's magnetic. Magnetic, sorry, I just didn't want to drop this with the other hand. Okay, this little green pearly necklace is caught on a lot of things. Let's see if I can get it off. The fun thing sometimes is you find real things attached at times. That's a crystal. Could be silver. In the middle there, it also could be plated, some brass or copper. But look how fun this little thing is. It looks like a fun Easter necklace. When I say fun, I mean really messy. I will let somebody else deal with that. Oh my goodness. It's kind of cute, but definitely not something. Actually, it could fit a little girl. Look how small that is. I know my granddaughter would love it, but her mom gets sick of me giving all this jewelry. And then I kind of think that's cute. Okay. Oh, it's attached. Oh, but look at this. It's like a mess. Oh my goodness. But there is a gold necklace on here attached to this wire. So I don't know what this wire is. It looks like a spring from a hair clip or something. but there is a necklace. Oh my gosh, come off. Look, there's a gold necklace and a silver necklace that look like they're real stuck on it. And then look how teeny that necklace is. Chain, it's totally stuck on there. I don't know, I may have to cut it off. It's just all wrapped in there. It's broken, whatever it is or was, the silver. I'm guessing silver or gold because it's so teeny. Look how small that chain is. It looks really big from close up, but it's not. Okay, so there's a wire in here, and I don't know what it goes to. It's stuck on these necklaces, but I'm pretty sure that okay, what if I just pull the wire out? It's not letting me do that either. I'm trying to just rip off the wire. But there's a loop. This tiny of a necklace. Oh look, there's the clasp, but it's broken. So darn it, somebody tried to pull it off and that mess. Not sure what this. Darn it, let's see what it was. Okay, so here's half of it, and here's the other half of it stuck on this wire. Now I can get it off. That was a mess. Which is a shame because it's probably gold or silver, being that teeny. They just can't make them that small with the cheap metals. They don't usually take the time. The clasp has some, but that happens with gold and silver. So let's see what it says on it. Sterling. It has other things written. It says sterling and maybe a designer name. Sorry. There's something written there and something written there. And the sterling's right there. So it's a shame it's broken. It's a very delicate necklace. And then there's this Christmas necklace. Sure, somebody will love it. It's glass, actually. Kind of heavy. Okay. And I thought this was really pretty in the bag. But the chain is broken and not kind of pretty. I have my Christmas tree's gold and burgundy, kind of mustard colors. So I took a couple things out of a different bag for my tree too that were making it would make a good garland, kind of. It was, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. Okay, let's look at this. But there's gold. See that? That's gold. It stood out very clearly when it's bent and torn like all the other ones that are wrapped around these things. But, okay, this is a pin, but it's got a, hold on, got stuck on this was stuck on it. But it's a pin, Christmassy kind of a pin. Kind of looks like, oh, and it has a clamp on the other side. Okay, so oh, I see what they did. It's a pin that could be a necklace because they had the clamp on this side as well. See how there's a gap? And I pulled the clamp off. What in the heck? I don't know what's going on. It's just so many things stuck together. Okay, I don't know. This gold necklace is just wrapped around everything and it's totally bent. But That's the reason I bought the bag. And here's another teeny necklace, but it doesn't look as real to me because it's not quite as small. However, so it's attached to this inlay thing, and then there's a little clamp, and the back of that says sterling, I think. I'll have to get the thing out, but, and then this earring is stuck on it. Oh, there we go. Gosh. Okay. How fun is that? It's like little clampies, and they're inlay, and then on the back of both of them, there's writing. Very dirty. Let's see. It gets the sterling on it. Sterling top. So the bottom part isn't sterling apparently, but the top inlay part is? Or the bottom of the top? I don't know. Let me show you. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Well, there's sterling on there somewhere. Sterling top. I don't know. But the chain, let's see. I think the chain is sterling too because there's no magnetism there. Let's see if the back here is magnetized. Okay, so there's metal. The metal clamp itself is not sterling, but I think the chain and the under the inlay is. Interesting. It's missing the hook, but I had a bunch of leftover from the other bag, so I think there was an earring in the other bag that kind of matched that. A bunch of 50s to 70s chokers in the bags. Okay, this is kind of cute. It's like a seashell heart. It's a shell. You are getting sleepy. It's very tarnished. Doesn't seem to be shining up very well. And let's see. It's magnetic, but it might be the metal in between. It actually is kind of cute. It's got the old 70s, early 80s kind of a twist thing. I don't know. That's kind of a cute luau thing. Let's see if I can get that gold necklace out of here without ruining it more. It's caught on everything. It's totally damaged. But look how big it is. Isn't that fun? So shiny. All right. Let's see if you can see it without me getting the loop out. Nope, too shiny. Let's see. It's totally destroyed. Oh my gosh. What a shame. All right, let's try that again. Get the loop out and see if you can see something. Okay. So I saw it in the bag all tangled and I thought that looks real, and it's 14 karat marked Italy on both edges. So that's fun. And also on the clasp itself, it's marked 14 karat on the clasp, right? Come on. My hand is shaking, I'm sorry. Right there. Oh my goodness. I've been in the car a lot lately and my back is hurting, so I'm kind of shaky. Okay. There is a broken something, kind of an off-white diamondy thing. And it's, I mean, costume jewelry, obviously, but it's a shame it's broken. I give them to my sister to put in the center of bouquets. She makes the bouquets for all the nieces and stuff. Let's see. Okay, this is the necklace weird thing that was clamped onto this. So let me put it back on. If I can. Because it looks like it was actually made to go on here. I thought it was just something that... Alright, I'm putting it on backwards, so hold on a sec. See if I can fix it and you can see it. Come on. At least I think it was made the way it... I don't know. It's kind of sitting funny. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe they just broke off one of the... Because it's not sitting right on these... Oh, I put it on wrong. That's why. I'm like, something's not right. Goodness sakes. And I don't think anybody really cares, but... Let's see if I can get it on. Okay. Oh, shoot. I got it back on and then it popped off. There we go. Okay, that was traumatic. Anyway, it's a brooch as well as this necklace that they made out of it. And it would be a really cute Elsa necklace. Because it looks like a snowflake. So I'll see if my granddaughter wants that. If not her, I'm sure another kid at Halloween would like that. Okay, a little white glass bead and a... The chain looks silver, this chain, and it doesn't seem magnetic, and it's stuck on this. I don't know if it was meant to be on there, if somebody just added it to it, but it's not magnetic. And there's a little tag, designer tag or icing tag or something. Avon, it's an Avon tag. Sometimes Avon can be sterling, silver plated. Okay, so that's why. I'm not going to break that up. I think somebody may actually like that. Even though it's silver plate, like the value of that silver is not going to be worth ripping that apart and destroying it. That looks really terrifying. It's a heart with like blood dripping. They look orange-ish, but they kind of look more red. I don't know. That's an interesting one. It's not magnetic, but it does not look like silver. It's really, really beat up. I don't know. I'm just going to say no. Because the enamel on it, I don't think there'd be much silver value anyway. A broken watch. I think I'm just going to put that in recycle. The metals in it. Alright. Some lovely broken something. I guess you could make a hair piece out of it. I don't know. I don't know what you do with that. I don't know why you'd want to mess with it if you had real stuff anyway. All right, here we go. Kind of don't want to deal with whatever this is. It's just making everything tingle around it. Let's just see if there's anything that's not magnetized. Magnetized, magnetized. Okay. Here's a purple gold earring set that is magnetic. There's a fun 80s colored earring that's a hoop with 5 little colored. I think that's the top of the earring. Oh my gosh, okay. It's a mess. Okay. If this is magnetic, which it is, I'm not going to worry about it. And the charm is also magnetic. The charm says Mom on it. And then there's this weird looking mess. I'll get it apart later. I kind of like the earring though. Look at the earring. It's kind of cute. I think I have a daughter that would kind of like that 80s colored earring. I don't know. But I'm going to say just give up on this whole mess for now. None of it's worth anything to me personally. Here's some more of that necklace I was going to use on the Christmas tree maybe. Okay, the problem with those earrings is they collect things. There's the other earring and it's done the exact same thing. It's got a necklace with a, what a mess. Come on, come off. A necklace with a starfish charm on it. And a bracelet. Okay, so here's kind of a copper. It had gold. It looks like coming off of it, and it looks coppery, but it's not because it's magnetic. So, all right, then, yay! I cut it off. Okay, so look how cute this earring is. This little 80s earring. Isn't that cute? I kind of like that. So there's that, and then here's the little starfish necklace. Oh, it's one of those zip up and down kind, looks like. And it can kind of go higher or lower depending on where you want it to sit. Yeah. So that might be cute in the luau box. We'll see. All right. We've got some shells, beads that are falling off. And I'm just going to put those with the other beads for the yard sale. This is kind of cute. That's a really cute Valentine's kind of a thing. It's little flowers and resin with a little bit white on the back. The chain itself is a mess, knotted, but it's not magnetic. But it looks old. The clasp is kind of old. So, let's see if it says anything. The clasp is sterling. This is an old school clasp. Look how old that is. They didn't used to make. That's just a slip-on. That's pretty old. But it's sterling. How exciting is that? I wouldn't have thought. That's filthy. Look how dirty that is. So let's try this. But it's not magnetic. That's why you have to check everything. And I broke it. Oh, shoot. Well, I can fix it. It's not damaged beyond repair. So that was fun. A little unexpected sterling there. This looks like an old 80s Monet or Avon type earring. And it is magnetic, so I'm not going to worry about it. And here's one like the very beginning one. It's kind of a plastic Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This looks like something my mother would do. It's a necklace. They didn't even paint. It looks like they took, oh my gosh, and they made a brooch out of it. That's a classic. I love that so much. They took an eyeglass piece and put a piece of paper that has roses on it. Let's see if I can do this. They put a roses piece of paper and they like decoupaged it on or something, and then they painted the back gold and glued a sticker, the pin on it. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I love that so much. I might just wear that one day. Maybe on St. Patrick's Day because it's green. Oh, now my eye's all messed up. That is hilarious. I've never seen that before, but I could totally see my mom doing that. Oh, that's great. Glass beads that have not been made into anything. They're just some glass beads. I don't know. I had a crystal that came out of one of the bags that might be fun with that. Okay. Some little pearly beads or something. I don't know. I'm not going to keep them on. I just got a big pile of beads going that I'm going to stick it in one bag and sell at a yard sale. Oh, this is interesting. This is a vintage costume choker. Let's see if it says anything on it. Sometimes the clasps on these were sterling. But it's plated because you can see the brass coming off of it. I mean the silver coming off of the brass. Can you see? It's kind of brassy color. But let's see how it looks on. Is it missing anything? This is really old. Gosh. Huh. Yeah. I would not be breathing if I closed that. It's very close to being too tight. But how fun is that? A little vintage. And the clasp still works. That's really cute. I like that. Wonder if one of my girls would want to wear that. If not, it would fit my granddaughter. It's pretty teeny. Yay for that. I love that. That's cute. Okay. We've got a mix and match cheap. You buy the fittings, you buy the stones, and you can make your own jewelry. We used to do that in the late 70s. I've got a little gold chain from one of the other bags that I can put on that, and the kids at Halloween will love it. Oh shoot, this one's broken. I really like this one actually. I take a minute to get the earring off of it. If I take the time to undo it, sometimes you can just cut the one that's broken off. I kind of like that. It's not 50s, it's gonna be about 70s maybe. Anyway, I think I might cut the beads that are falling off of it and make some earrings. These are glass beads. And then I'll have an earring necklace set. I do that sometimes. Here's the other purple straight one that I had. Oh, the little gold beads are falling off that necklace too. Okay, orange enamel. Bracelet that is brokenish with a big charm on it. Dream something. Something Deb 1953. I don't know what's engraved. 1953. Carolyn, and the last name, and it's by Cora. And let's see on the bracelet if I can see anything on the clasp. Hold on. Because the engraved charms were really big in the 50s. It might just be tarnished silver, but it's broken, so I just put it in recycling anyway. But the charm itself is super heavy, so I don't think it's silver. I think it might be steel, but I can't see anything on the clasp itself. Interesting. Okay, see, that's magnetic. This doesn't necessarily seem to be. I think it's already broken, so I'm just gonna I'm going to put that charm off of it and put that in recycling. It's really heavy. And let's see again. Okay, the clasp is magnetic, which a lot of times they are. The chain itself is not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's. Let's do it up higher so I haven't done. It's not. I did it up higher, so a little bit, and I can see it's a little shinier, but it almost looks like it's an alloy of brass and something else, and that's why it's not magnetized. Anyway, I look at it, it's broken, so I'm just going to put it in the recycle, but I think it might be brass. It just doesn't, I don't know. All right. Okay, this is definitely 70s. Yeah. Little lilies. Somebody might want that. Here is the other half of that broken watch. Here's the other gold earring. Another cheap earring. Triangles. A silver ball earring. Oh, this is interesting. What is this? I can't tell what that is. It's like something embedded in glass, or it's a small picture of some kind. It's a Chinese man carrying a rickshaw. That's unique. The work doesn't look like expensive. The backdrop doesn't look expensive. The earring itself doesn't look expensive. And I don't see any engraving on it. It looks kind of plated on the back, but I'm going to see if you can see it. It's kind of cool. Where there's no ring. The little rickshaw dude. Kind of fun. It's a clip-on, but it's kind of fun. Not quite as fun as the eyeglass pin, but but kind of fun. Okay. Wow, this is heavy. I'm not quite sure what this is, but the glass at the bottom is kind of heavy. This is surprisingly heavy. And here's the other one. Apparently it's an earring. The crystal at the bottom is really heavy. So it's just a glass crystal with a kind of a yellow crystal inside of a crystal. Glass somehow. I don't know if anybody'd want those or not. I'm going to see if I can find the mate to it. They could be designer because they're heavy, but I'm not seeing anything exciting labeled or anything. I'm just scraping the sides of that to see if there's any markings. Anyway, they're just different. That's a little unique. Okay, Elsa earring, clip on. Another clip on. Another clip on. And I don't think they have any partners. Here's another clip on. So this one's copper. And none of these seem to have a partner that I can see because we're getting near the bottom of the bag. Okay, and there's this scarf, kind of a catch thing. I never wear scarves. I feel claustrophobic. So no tops to any of those earrings. I mean matches. Here's a clip-on enamel-y thing. A button made into an earring. Okay. A watch that people just don't wear watches anymore. It's not a really exciting one. I think I have a lady that likes them. Shannon's quartz. The shoe clip. I think I don't remember if I got that one out of this bag or the other one, but there's now two of them. And Betty, although those were popular in the 70s. I'm sure there's going to be a Betty that will just love that. There's a charm, a gold charm that says somebody's something. Junior Culture Club. I bet it's in the 50s or 70s. They seem to go in and out. 12 karat gold fill. I'll put it in the recycle. Come on. My goodness. Anyway, it says right there 12 karat gold fill. So I'm just going to throw it in the recycle. Actually, I'm going to take the gold finding off. I needed it for something else. So before I recycle it, I'm going to take the little jump ring off. A watch band. People come to my yard sale and just dig through and buy all of the beads. There's been lots of these 70s big old beads in the bags lately. Wow. It's crazy. Look at this teeny gold holding these huge big glass heavy balls. That's crazy. Why would you do that? Well, of course that chain is not going to hold. It's a teeny chain for big heavy baubles. And I don't see anything written on there's no way. They're just falling off. They're so heavy. Look how teeny that chain is for those big glass beads. And there's a whole bag of them. They're kind of fun beads though. They're kind of funky. If you can see that. Yeah, I don't. That chain is really fine. It's not marked. I think the magnetism is from the, I don't know. Sometimes because that clasp doesn't look like it actually is original. Look how shiny the clasp is versus the chain. Clasp is a lot brighter. I don't know what to do with that. I have to think on that one. Something's not quite kosher with that. Okay. Another necklace that is broken. The clasp is intact, but the rest is broken, and I want to see if the clasp says anything on it, because that's usually where they'll mark. Sometimes the clasps are silver. I don't think they mark it on the top though, but I'm just double checking. Nope. It's kind of a fun clasp. It's big. Looks like it would get caught in your hair though. Yep. My sister's pile. Wow, this is so heavy. This feels like it could be a designer. Really heavy, like heavy. They're like purplish silver pearls. They're glass, and they are knotted in between each one of them, and it's really heavy. So it's a designer, or because it's really heavy. There's no clasp, so it had to hook on the other side. This was the latch side, which is not usually marked, but too bad I can't identify it because that part's missing, but it's really a heavy. Yeah, I might have to do some research. That's really heavy. Okay, gosh, almost done. An earring. It's definitely not real. Touching on everything else, it's not real. But you gotta always check. This one is interesting. It's not magnetic. It looks like it could be silver. It almost looks homemade. Let me just rub in the back of it. Oh yeah, it's coming clean in that one spot. You see where I rubbed it? But where's the rest of it? There's not another one that I can see, so definitely shinier where I'm rubbing it. I don't know. It's just different. It's not magnetic, so I'm thinking it's a silver from another country, which this one probably is as well. It's got the opal, dark opal, and it looks real silver, and I can see writing on the back. So this was the other reason, besides the gold necklace, I bought the bag, because I could see that opal in there, and I love opals. It's inlaid, so that's what was on the back, and I could see there was something on the back, and it's shining up, and it says sterling, and then a design, oh, SS, sterling silver. So let me show you. It's not magnetic. are with the sterling SS. I don't know how to not get the ring in there. I think that's beautiful. I would definitely wear that. Okay, the other, why anybody would make these, I don't know, button earring. So weird. A clip-on that the top looks like brass up here, and the ball looks like it could be sterling. I don't know how you would find that out. I mean, sometimes they're marked, but it's really kind of hard sometimes to mark these type of earrings. Just double checking everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. None of it, I mean, even that's not. But if it's brass, it wouldn't be anyway. I don't know on that one. Little gold ball. It's broken on the top, so. Actually, it has a little hole, so it looks like it could have had an earring stem in it. I don't know. I'm just going to put it in recycling. A pin that says Midway something. It's an airplane, like an old timing airplane. Okay, so here's another gold, and it was magnetic, so it's not real gold. I'm just going to put it in recycling because I don't know what they are. A watch with a couple of, I'll take the hooks off of them in case I need them for anything. Put it in the watch pile. Art Deco kind of earrings, 80s. A big piece of metal, stone. It's a bead. It's got a hole through it, and that is a big piece of stone. I don't know what you'd use that for. It kind of almost reminds me of a worry stone. A black, blue metallic earring. I mean, yeah. Don't have the other one of those. Some of these little beads. Let somebody have those. Some jade type stone, green. I wonder if this is the one that kind of fluoresces in black light. Kind of looks like that. I can't remember the name of that glass right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. No. Oh, it's just so close. I mean, on the it doesn't look as green, but here it's green. There's a name for it. It's out there. It's just okay. Match to that one. Safety pin. Oh, this is vintage. It's really old. But that's a 50s kind of a brooch. Yeah, that pin, that's super old. It's got that kind of a old clasp. I had one in the other bag the other day that was like this, and it was 14 karat gold. So I'm going to double check this one really carefully and see if I can find any stamps or markings. Kind of it looks silver. It's kind of, let's see. A little bit. I want to poke my eye out. They used a pin. This is weird. They used a pin broken off to make this part. I can see it's been cut like to hold it in. Come on. So the head of the pin is covering up what looks like could be letters. I don't know. It's just different. It's just old school looking. I can't tell. Look at the clasp, how it's hopefully you can see, but it's been cut off. It's like that's the hinge part, and then this one's been just moved around. Just different. It looks like just art deco, but so this part is magnetic, but the other part is not. So this has been replaced with like a safety pin or something, but if I take that, it's not. But I don't think it's like real diamonds or anything, because the color is bad and there's no openings on the back, so it's not like a high quality thing, but it's just kind of cute. Don't see anything on the back. Just older. I'll have to look that up. It's kind of cute. Okay. Watch band pieces or bracelet pieces. They're brass, like these don't have any magnetism to them, but the pins in between do. So those will just go in the gold recycling. I'm sure it's just brass, but okay, what's left? A little charm with a little emerald in it, but yeah, it's just cheap looking. It's magnetized. Some more of those weird beads. The other earring that is not magnetized. So I think it might be silver. A stick pin bottom. I think this goes to that other necklace that was broken. I think it's like aluminum with some gold coloring. It's really light and it's way broken. So I think I'll put the whole thing in recycling. Oh, another Betty. Funny. I think that will go in recycling. Don't know. I don't know any Bettys. Currently, I have known Bettys, but not currently. A little diamond cheapo earring, and a little butterfly cheapo earring, and a little circle oval earring, and the diamond. Put Betty down, recycle her. I have a little pearl in a cage. It's magnetic. So I don't know if somebody would want to put that on a charm or not. There's a little rhinestone earring, magnetized. Another stone. They're not the same. This is the top two. Oh, those crystally kind of funky earrings. So I'm glad that I have the part to that. Here's the hook for one of those necklaces that didn't have a hook. And a back to an earring, a small star, two teeny tiny little gold hearts, like really teeny. And a silver something, I don't know, knot or something. And another, there's just a whole bunch of little cheap earrings. Oh, that's the back I threw back in. And then there's just, blue butterfly. And then there's a whole bunch of these purple glass beads and some earring backs. And I sometimes will just take the magnet and run it through to see if it can pick up any, like the earring backs. And if they're gold or silver, they won't pick up. And if they are cheap, they'll just pick up with the magnet. So they're all picking up with the magnet but one, but it looks like it is not, would not be silver. So anyway, little earring backs, and they all picked up. So not real. All right, that's it, I think. Just little beads. So somebody will buy that whole bag of beads. Recap. This pretty hefty 14 karat gold necklace that is very long but trashed. I mean, these were a bad design to begin with. Anything that's thin like that, that's that long, is just gonna, look how long it is. It's just gonna get twisted and torqued. Then we have this pretty opal inlay. We have these sterling chain and enamel inlay kind of a thing. There's this one earring. I don't know for sure on that. This cute little chain that I broke that I think I can fix with the rose petal on it. And then I think this part right here is sterling. But my favorite, oh, that little rickshaw guy is cute, but there's only one of those. There's the watch that I don't think is probably worth anything, but my favorite has to be the eyeglass. There's that cute little Art Deco kind of thin retro. The crafts they came up with in the day. I'm definitely going to wear that at one point. I won't keep it for very long, but I'll wear it for a holiday. Anyway, so definitely worth 20 bucks for that 14 karat necklace alone, but then I love that silver inlay with the opal. I think it's beautiful. And then there's other pieces of silver. So I think it's worth the 20 bucks, and it gave me a great laugh because of this. So check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and you can see why I do this on there and check it out. And thanks for watching. I hope you have a blessed day.